behind Last Ingredient Lab. Ladies and gentlemen, let me direct your attention to the screen for the opening remarks by Mr. Bilhan C. Fernando, the CEO of Dilmah Tea.
Thank you for being here, for supporting Genesis. The Dilmah Center for a Sustainable Future is about collaboration.
Bringing together the incredible vision, the energy and the innovation of sustainable agri entrepreneurs. It is you who are at the forefront of climate action. It is you that can help address some of the most pressing challenges in our world today: food security, unsustainable migration, resuscitation of the rural economy, rebuilding culture, enhancing quality of food, nutrition, safety, health and welfare amongst the rural community. That's just the beginning. There's a lot more to it. And this is why, within the philosophy that my father built into the foundation of Dilmah, we decided to launch Genesis, the Dilmah Center for a Sustainable Future. It happens at the birthplace of Dilmah, at 52 Maligawatha Road. Dilmah began its journey around the world in 1985. And today, 52 Maligawatha Road is reborn. And it will serve our world in fulfilling my father's philosophy of family business, serving humanity with kindness to people and nature. The prospects for nature and for people are intertwined. We've realized beyond any shadow of doubt that it is the environment that sustains us. It is the environment that enhances our ability to innovate, to grow, our ability to engage and live fruitful, productive, enjoyable lives. And it is the environment that provides medicine, provides economic opportunity, social welfare, and a host of other things. And so, our commitment to nature-based solutions echoes the enduring connection that we have as a business, a family business, to tea and nature, because it is nature that crafts the terroir, the brightness, the briskness, the taste, the natural antioxidant goodness that has helped my father and my family take Dilmah around the world. It's only logical, therefore, that Genesis should continue that journey in crafting within that legacy a story that replicates what my father did. A young man from Pallansena, an ordinary Sri Lankan from a lower middle class home, a very humble home, who achieved extraordinary things using the power of nature on tea, presenting with sincerity, with a commitment to sustainability, socially and environmentally, the produce that is blessed by the fingerprint of nature. And so, we hope that there will be many, many more Dilmahs echoed in the story that Genesis presents from today. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your participation, remembering that it is collaboration, that it is only together that we can take this vision forward. I invite you to work with us. So thank you.
The multi-donor action MBA jointly co-financed by the European Union and the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development (BMC), implemented by Deutsche, Gesellschaft für Internationale, Zusammenarbeit, also known as GIZ. The program is aimed at creating investment opportunities in the domestic agri-food sector, emphasizing the growing importance of digitalizing the domestic organic food sector and supporting organic food producers in Sri Lanka to access new markets, particularly in the European Union. And let's hear from Buddhika Gunasekara, the Private Sector Advisor, SME Sector Development Programs, Sri Lanka, from GIZ, to share insights on their take on powering the Lost Ingredient Labs initiative. Buddhika, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Really pleased to be here tonight. I've been this morning as well. Let me just step up. You all see me now. I'm really glad that to see the smiling faces after this morning, which is like a brilliant program we had, and then to continue the success stories this evening as well. First of all, a warm thank you to Dilma team for making this evening a reality for us, and for all the hard work, starting from Shamuli, Damit, the finance team, your communications team, as always, also Randula and her Good Life X team. Well done to you all. It's been very substantial 11 months, and we've seen how hard it's been, how productive it's been, and towards the end, and we've seen the brilliant success stories out of those 6 companies. We had a very interesting spotlight evening this morning, right? And then that actually shows us the world is changing into the pattern shifting with the demand growing daily for sustainable productive goods, right? So the conscious consumerism is the part of norm now. The pattern has changed. So the multi-tone action between the European Union and the German Federal Ministry of Economic Development and the cooperation which is implemented by the GIZ Sri Lanka through the support of small and medium enterprises sector program seeks to address this change. The program is structured to support the organic agriculture sector in Sri Lanka by providing SMEs access to new markets, partnership, matchmaking opportunities, and supporting businesses with certifications. Kudos to Dilhan actually for introducing the Genesis platform, and we value what Dilma is doing and super excited for the Genesis project, which is an initiative to promote the importance of building back better with the nature-based solutions. When we were introduced to the Genesis project initially by Dilma, we found a partner that shares our vision and values, sustainable future, and founded the regenerative principles and innovation-driven value chains. We are thrilled to be part of their journey and await all the good things we are sure will to come. The Lost Ingredients Lab program successfully infuses innovative thinking of early-stage startups and small businesses to make them globally minded. The fantastic 6 companies you will meet today and the products they represent are ambassadors of Sri Lanka. We truly believe in the years to come the next GI certification of the country could be one of these products. So this program is a fantastic model and serves as a blueprint for other regions for effective promotion of impactful businesses, where the experts from various fields were consulted, and then the selected companies were guided by the international network of mentors and industry specialists to build their products and services to match the global market. A big thank you again to the Dilma team and to the Good Life X team who supported the implementation of this program, and all of you of being here and supporting this huge achievement. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Buddhika, for your kind words and the strength provided to the initiative. Now, moving along in the evening's agenda, the next individual to appear before you believes that with creativity, innovation, and collaboration, we can rethink and redesign our future together. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Randula De Silva, CEO of Good Life X, to walk us through the Lost Ingredient Lab Demo Day and the story behind what is to be expected in the next 90 minutes. Demo.
Hello everybody, welcome. Oh, there's a phone up there, very fancy. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, an honor to have you all as a part of a very important program, and on a very important day of this program. It's the first chapter of the Lost Ingredients Lab and the finale of that first chapter. Why do I say it's the first chapter? What started as a program together with Dilma Tea Company and Dilma Conservation together with Good Life X has crystallized into a solid partnership which will continue in future as the Lost Ingredients Lab, which is committed to innovating in the food, agri and nature-based solutions in Sri Lanka for more and more entrepreneurs, for more and more Dilmas to sprout out of this country into the world, just like Dilhan mentioned. So where we started, year on, that's where we are now. If I go a little deeper into the Lost Ingredients Lab program itself, what you're about to witness today is the work of 6 entrepreneurs. Now, this program was specifically designed to work as 2 parallel tracks. One track, which is Garage, that looks at working with manufacturing companies. So we selected, through a very rigorous process, 3 ingredients to go into this program as our initial program, which is gotukola, centella, as some may know it, jackfruit, ground jackfruit, and seaweed. And focusing on these 3 ingredients were 3 manufacturing companies. You will meet them as the garage companies. And then, parallelly, there was an Accelerator program that worked with 3 technological companies. This was an experiment for us too. This was an experiment for Good Life X, it was an experiment for Genesis and the Dilma Conservation team of getting 3 manufacturing companies to work hand in hand with 3 technological companies. And by building these 2 parallel tracks, our intention really was to bridge gaps between the SME, the traditional sector, and the startups, the new age, innovative entrepreneurs. It was an experiment, as I said, but 8 months on, we have a lot of success stories to share. And I wouldn't be sharing those stories, the entrepreneurs themselves will. And with this, we are really confident to move forward, to expand the model more and more, to get young and old industries to work hand in hand together without isolating themselves in silos. A good example is when these 6 companies went to Barca in Germany, the oldest, largest organic trade fair, which is a conventional trade fair, and we approached it in a very unconventional way. We didn't have a booth there like the conventional mechanisms and industries do. We just went there as visitors and had partners and certification bodies and potential buyers matchmade as meetings, as people that we would meet. And the interesting thing is all 6 companies were really rooting for each other and looking for connections for all 6 people, all 6 solutions. And one more thing to add to this is that even at Biocom, there were experts who were quite impressed to see the seaweed company working together with the blockchain company, providing a cushion for that solution together. It was not seen in organic strategy. And this is how we push concepts like regeneration. This is how we push concepts like sustainability. Because the global conscious consumer has changed. They're asking for different solutions, they're asking different questions than they did 10 years ago. And we as Sri Lanka is geared to cater to that already. We are doing a lot of things right without even knowing it. So Lost Ingredients Lab is to really put all these things in a row, to assist entrepreneurs to identify what they're doing right, to identify the gaps that they can easily bridge by collaborating with each other, to identify partners out of Sri Lanka who are already seeking for sustainable products that they have to offer, and to help add value to these ingredients that are perhaps overlooked, perhaps lost for its value that it truly holds. When we opened the applications for the Lost Ingredients Lab, I had an entrepreneur calling me and asking, why are you trying to work in jackfruit? It just grows in our garden. We have it for lunch every day. What can you do with jackfruit? What's there to scale in it? What can you innovate with technology in it? And the world has showed us how much this product holds and how much we can do with jackfruit. And you'll have an entrepreneur talking to you about it today. And you'll also see a tech entrepreneur working together in innovating in these sectors that are really hardcore agriculture. So, in a nutshell, this is what the Lost Ingredients Lab program has done in the past 8 months. This is what we will continue to do together with Genesis as a collaboration with Genesis Project and Good Life X. So I'm very excited for this evening and the measurable impacts of what these entrepreneurs have experienced within the course of the program. You will already hear about it, but also there's a lot of intangibles that we will see, the results we will see in the next 12 to 24 months to come. And having run about 10 programs so far, this is always the case. There's a lot of things that we can measure in terms of access to markets, growth, process efficiency, all of that, but also changing perspectives, changing mindset, expanded collaboration points. All of these things really makes a 360-degree full picture and will result a very strong, successful Sri Lankan entrepreneur that is globally minded and globally positioned. And we look forward for all these 6 entrepreneurs to take on the world and to work together with Genesis Project for many, many more years to come, innovating many, many more lost ingredients. So thank you once again for being here with us, and I look forward to sharing the stories of these entrepreneurs with you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Randula, for sharing the insights as to what to be expected in and setting the direction for this evening's agenda. Now, Randula did mention there's a unique aspect of Lost Ingredient Lab is, apart from its focus on food and agri, it looks at infusing technology for product and process innovation to bring out the best in our investments. So let's have a look at the introductions to 3 tech companies that were shortlisted under the Accelerator program. Let's have a look.
From SenseMade IoT Intelligence. We are focused on IoT and AI technology solutions for farm-to-fork traceability and post-harvest and storage technologies. So our ultimate focus is to make sure farm process, agriculture process, value addition and food processing environment happens uniformly throughout the value chain. And we are based out of Sri Lanka and operating in 4 different countries in North America and Europe, and working around 17 countries and supporting global food chain. It makes sure it's uniform and quality enough to sustain and support the world's food demand.
Hi, I'm Stefan here, and I'm here to introduce about our Polar device, which monitors the temperature, humidity, and dawn monitoring, and also light sensor and the GPS tracking. So there are some few benefits from our device, which are normally in the meat and the food industry, that keeping the temperature in a threshold level, it is an important.
Hi guys, I'm Chandran Somasundaram, co-founder and CEO of Nephron. So Nephron is a blockchain as a service platform that offers a variety of blockchain-based applications and offers platforms for businesses. And one of our main products is called DeepPro. So it's a decentralized profiling for blockchain using different industries' inputs and for the traceabilities. So one of our clients are Korean SPA. So they are the ones doing Korean SPA is the accessories manufacturer for hangers and different plastic equipments. And we are working with them to do a complete traceability of their manufacturing from the material till it's going to the dispatch to the client.
It's been 20 years since we started operations as Hydrocatalysts and Services, offering various kind of dryers and the additional technology to the country. We have come a long way, and now proud to say that we are the premier dye manufacturer in Sri Lanka. More than a dye manufacturer, we provide a full package of rehabilitation services to the country. That includes dryers manufactured by manufactured under Saviru brand, as well as the dehydration technologies to the various businesses and SME sector. We have two arms of our businesses. One is, of course, the manufacture of dryers, and the other arm is the dehydration technology center. Through that center, we provide dryer technology training, contract manufacturing, as well as SME incubation services.
Saviru Spices is an extension of the Saviru Technologies and Services. Here we do a model processing to give the true Sri Lankan identity for the pure Ceylon spices, herbs and other natural foods in dehydrated form. Here we have developed two brands, Saviru for the local high-end market, Amayu for the export market. Then we show other customers how to do a premium quality product for the export market.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big hand. Sure deserve a bigger hand than that. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to the most anticipated segment of this evening, the pictures. Now, you just witnessed an introduction to the Accelerator program, so we'll start off with the three pictures from the Accelerator program. Join with us first, using Pola. We have with us Mathangi Satyamurthy, the product owner of SenseMade Pola, a platform that enables farm-to-fork traceability and monitor the entire supply chain process. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mathangi Satyamurthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the last decade, our health system, education system, even the technology has been improved. We have so many doctors, engineers and teachers over here. But still, there are people who are dying from hunger. Nearly 828 million people go on hunger. But at the same time, we waste 2.5 billion tons of food every year. Have you seen this dilemma? During the supply chain, only during the supply chain, 30 to 40% of food is get wasted. Let me explain. So, if you take 100 carrots from Anuradhapura, once it reaches Colombo, only 65 carrots are taken to the usage. So, what about those 35 carrots? No one has any idea, no one has the clue what's the cause for the loss. No one knows what happens in the middle of transportation. Actually, this is a global issue. But if I tell you that we have a way to solve this problem? And what if I tell you that there is a top technology right now in our hands? If the carrots are taken from Anuradhapura until it reaches to Colombo, so all over, we can give you the real-time traceability platform where you will have the visibility in real time. So you know exactly at what time the vegetables were collected and what the path it has taken, whether the river truck went in different paths and whether it has stopped in not stoppable places where the frost may happen. And what is the real-time environmental conditions of those vegetables. So we give you the end-to-end visibility of the platform. Now, we deploy devices at each and every supply chain point, where let's say inside the warehouse or maybe the reefer truck or maybe the refrigerator chillers at outlet. So we deploy all our devices in every point and we collect the data, and all our collected data goes to our cloud platform, which is our own platform called Magma, where we process it and the data replicated in our web dashboard and mobile apps in real time. Let's say if there are any threshold fluctuations, we give you the real-time alert to do a proactive maintenance system. I'll take you through a real-life example, the case study of our real client. So one of the largest supermarkets in Sri Lanka is our client. Well, let's say, for example, they have farms in Hangarangetta. So the farmers in Hangarangetta, they collect the vegetables from their farms and they provide it to the collection center at Hangarangetta. So here, the first problem is there is a manual entry where the farmers come from and what the vegetables they have provided and what's the weightage of it. So everything is manual. And then inside the collection center itself, the perishables have to be maintained in proper temperature, but it's not maintained. No one has any clue. So that is a second issue. And the reefer truck comes to play. From the collection center to the distribution center, everyone relies on the reefer truck. They don't know actually what point it is at, whether the driver has off the power. What happens if the driver has off the power throughout the way? So that's the third issue. And once it comes to the distribution center, it goes to the outlet or the processing plants. So the whole supply chain, what we do here is, we have given the Farm Management Act where everything, the farmer details, including his perishable details and the weightage, everything is entered in an app. And then we deploy the devices in collection centers, reefer trucks, distribution centers and outlets where we can real-time monitor the environmental conditions of those perishables. So we can save the shelf life. For example, let's say if the carrots are supposed to be stayed for 5 days, but it has been wasted within 3 days. So we can pinpoint and say what happened. Maybe the driver has off the power. So we can exactly pinpoint, and before the wastage happens, we can solve it. So this is what the research that the supermarket has made. So we have saved their 45% of their food wastage, and there are no fines. Actually, all the reports that are submitted to the audit firms are generated from our platform. So this is the supermarket that I have mentioned. This is the testimonial from Kiel Supermarket, Nirmal Hegiraj. So he has said that after adapting our system to the cold chain where he can monitor and provide the fresh and quality vegetables to their customers. And these are some of the testimonials that we have got from our clients. And we are working with not only the direct clients but also with partners. Where we, for example, we work with Sea Line and Atkinsmans where we have a collaboration and we provide our services to their end customers. And in both model, let's say CAPEX and the OPEX. Let's say for the OPEX, where you can subscribe each and every month, and for the CAPEX, where you will own the device, but still you have to pay for the cloud services each year. So this is what we work. Actually, we have 500 plus devices deployed, but mainly we are in Sri Lanka now, but in 2 more countries. But with the help of GLX, we are planning to go to global market. So that's our plan in 2023, what we are doing currently. And in 2025, we plan to deploy 10,000 plus devices globally, and also we plan to keep our food in 10 countries. So this is our team. So I'm the product owner. Jay and John, they are the co-founders who actually started the company. This is the list of our clients all over Sri Lanka. And here are some of the installations that I have given for your reference. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you and I should contribute to this efficiency of supply chain, and also we should not waste the effort that the farmers have given to their farms. So let's keep in touch at the booth. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Matangi Satyamurthy, the product owner of Sense Made Cola, and as was sold, you're welcome to go and have those conversations right at the end. Moving on with the second pitch for this evening, we have with us Saviro Technologies and Services, a state-of-the-art dehydration manufacturer, and we have with us Mr. Kapila Viratungarachi, Managing Partner, Saviro Technologies and Services. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
soil technologies and services. Now, experts agree that more than 70% of the spices are sun-dried and hence full of contaminations from mold, from dust, and from pathogens, harmful pathogens, right? And if drying of these spice crops can be improved, that will preserve their quality and freshness and attract export markets that pay them high prices. Again, you heard it now, 30 to 50% of fruits and vegetables production from our farms does not come to the table due to wastage. Dehydration and preservation of these fruits and vegetables can cut this wastage by more than half. They can also save valuable resources, reduce production costs, reduce environmental degradation due to overuse of water, agrochemicals, fertilizers, and improve our food security. Now, dissemination of dry technology had to happen if this colossal waste were to stop. Now, usage of dry machinery remained low for decades in Sri Lanka. Users demanded higher capacities, fuel efficiency, proper control of drying conditions, and economy of factory space use, affordability, and operation cost, hygiene, safety, a lot of demands. Dry manufacturers during these times were not ready to deliver this. Now, sound technologies and services was born to take their time from the very first day. We provide dehydration technologies to preserve and save food going to waste, improve food variety and nutrition while helping local businesses and rural livelihoods. We do this through affordable and innovative equipment, technical support services, and enterprise incubation services. Our dryers, continuous innovations over 15 years brought our own dryer designs to the market. They are totally Sri Lanka, local designs done by us. These products cater to the market demands for capacity from 5 kilograms to 5,000 kilograms. Heating fuel options including oil, gas, wood, electricity, electric heat pumps, or steam, materials for hygienic operation, and affordable investments and operating costs. Introduction of bulk type flatbeds done by us in 2007 was quite notable as one of our innovations, and these efforts had a great impact in the spice sector, I'm proud to say. And then Savil provides an unmatched complete dehydration technology package to the customers. We have dryer models to match diverse needs of the industrial and domestic users, as we mentioned. And we also have dryer servicing, repairs and modification services. Then we have contract and processing services. Then we also provide business incubation services for startups, including product development, trial productions for market trials, market testing, and contract manufacturing and packaging services. And also we provide project consultation services, covering facilities design, selection, importation, installation of special drying equipment in case somebody wants to import them. And also now we are here to do technology transfer to economies like ours in Asian and Southeast Asian countries, including through joint ventures and technology consultations to development agencies. We are led by a team of professional engineers with deep expertise in dehydration technology as well as post-harvest processing. We set up our own factory in 2015 and haven't looked back ever since. We have 40 plus dryer models now,
We have sold more than 250 tons of daily dehydration capacity in the country and have had 300 plus customers. So out of 5 other dye manufacturers in Sri Lanka with notable sales and also niche providers, we are proud to be the clear market leader across capacity, rate, innovations and value-added services. We had recorded sales during COVID period in 2020-21 and have since maintained our momentum, while agro and food processing sectors have slowed down in recent years. Now, having gained valuable support through this program, program, across marketing, exposures, business guidance and many other areas, we are even better now positioned for further growth. We are opening new revenue streams. We have a focused marketing drive now in place and are aggressively exploring overseas opportunities for technology solutions. We welcome partners to join us, such as financiers, international development agencies, or anybody for that matter that wants to join our journey in improving agriculture and food production. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you later in the evening.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Kapila Veerathundara, the Managing Partner at Sabri Technologies and Services. Up next, we have with us Nifron. It's a blockchain-based company that is working towards the blockchain, towards making blockchain simple and affordable to reinvent the way we build trust. And we have with us Shamilan Somasundaram, the co-founder and CEO at Nifron. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi everyone. As we all know, blockchain is one of the booming markets and every business, organizations, even governments are moving towards blockchain. And the aim of Nifron is to make that transformation journey easy and efficient for them through our products and services. So why we made blockchain simple? We believe trust is one of the most important and expensive things in the world, and it takes a long duration to build the trust and a matter of seconds to lose it. So we want to enable the businesses to build that trust in an easy and efficient manner through blockchain technology, and they can convey that trust easily to their brands, consumers, and even their partners as well. So as we take any business type or even non-profit enterprises or anything, it's all highly dependent on trust, and that is the #1 reason why everyone are moving towards blockchain, so that they can easily build that trust with their consumers and clients as well. So when a business moves towards blockchain, they face different challenges. So mainly high learning curve that they need to go through even if they have a technical capabilities. And usually it's a high cost when it comes to building a production level blockchain application. And usually it takes a long time duration to build blockchain applications or integrate compared to other technologies. This is the main reason why 90% of the blockchain projects are stuck at the concept level or research level, and only 10% of them are coming out as a production level blockchain applications. So we want to solve this one, and we have built a blockchain as a service platform. Nifron is a blockchain as a service platform that allows businesses to easily transform into blockchain and build the trust with their consumers in an affordable and credible manner. So how it works? Nifron is a complete no-code platform that the businesses don't need to have technical capabilities or pre-blockchain knowledge to use it. And it comes as a predefined templates for different use cases that the business can simply select a use case and select a template for their use case, and they can customize that workflow by just a drag and drop and plug-in models. And once it's customized, they can instantly use it as well. So let's see how it works for a real-world use case. So we work with different companies on blockchain-based traceability. And for an example, if you're a business that's looking for a blockchain-based traceability for supply chain, you can simply select a template that is predefined for your business, and you can customize it to your workflow, and you can define who are the stakeholders that you want to collect the data from. And once the workflow is finalized, they can easily use a web app, mobile app to input the data, and to make it more automated, they can connect with IoT sensors to capture the data in an instant manner as well. So all the data will be captured in a chronological order through blockchain, and we will keep separate profiles for each of the products that you are maintaining or else each of the process you are doing. And in that profile, you can customize how the users want to see the data and what is the order of it. And then all of those data will come to the blockchain verifications and proofs as well. So once that profile is built up, you can simply export that profile as a QR code, barcode, NFC, or RFID different tags, and you can attach that directly with your product. So once it's attached, a consumer or regulatory authorities or else any stakeholder can simply scan that product, and they will get the complete product journey through blockchain in a credible and trustable way that instantly they can able to verify each of those points and information as well. So the data capturing, as I mentioned, one way is human entry through mobile and web apps, and then we are using sensors to automate that one. And also, if you're a business doing it with SAP or ERP systems, you can connect with the APIs to make it a bit more easier rather than doing the double work. And these are the main features. So it's, as I mentioned, it's a no-code platform. So you don't need to have a prior technical knowledge to use this one. And it gives you a complete audit trail, so you can able to track and trace back at any point from farm to shelf, for an example. And it comes with blockchain signatures, which gives a complete credibility and accountability over the information. And most importantly, businesses owns the 100% of the data. So even as developers or creators, we don't have access to the data. And all the data will be securely stored in an immutable manner through the blockchain. And it gives your business a future proof on the products and the processes that you are making. And why we are unique? Niftron is a tokenization-based platform. So every process, every product that goes through Niftron goes automatically through a tokenization model, which gives the liquidation to the assets, if it's even a physical or a digital one, that you can easily transfer to one point to another point digitally, and also you can have the perfect ownership as well. And we are a blockchain agnostic model, so there are thousands of blockchains out there for different use cases. So we have connected with majority of the blockchains, and we can continuously connect anything that comes in future. That gives you a wide variety of use cases to play around, and you can plug and play with any blockchain that you prefer. And even if you choose the one blockchain and you want to change to other one, you don't need to rebuild everything from scratch. You can use a cross-chain feature to automatically transfer from one blockchain to other blockchain. And the most important part is, compared to our competitors, all the other competitors, you have to have a prior technical knowledge or a blockchain knowledge to use their platforms. And we are giving it in a no-code version that you don't even have a prior blockchain knowledge to use this platform and get the benefits. So the business models goes into trials, so individuals and students we are going as a premium, and all the businesses we are starting it as a $300 subscription for monthly and annually as well. So this is the capability behind it. I am Shabnam Somasundram, co-founder and CEO of Niftron, and Asim Ashraf is the CTO and Jajitaran is the CEO. And all three of us are coming from the blockchain background, and we have experienced how difficult it is for the businesses to transform into blockchain, specifically when they don't have technical knowledge and prior blockchain knowledge, and that's why we created this platform as well. So these are some of our clients. So we work with one of the Sri Lankan rice company where they traced recently 400,000 kilograms of Sri Lankan traditional rice from farm to shelf, and they get benefited like complete farm to shelf visibility, and they have improved the consumer brand trust by telling the story in a more trustable way. And we work with a plastic manufacturing company from Sri Lanka, and it's not about the product journey from farm to shelf, but they want to prove that their recycling process is working correctly. And rather than just make a claim by the words, now they have a verifiable and credible claims that anyone can instantly verify and prove whether this is a completely recycled or not. And these are some of the clients that we are currently working local and globally as well. And we are working in different industries and sectors from education, consumable products, and also manufacturing and apparel as well. And these are some of the awards and recognitions that we have got. So we have one of the 5 finalists in the Global Startup Awards, and we are winners of the Global Startup South region. And we have been part of multiple local and global accelerators as well that help us a lot to improve in our process and the journey. So join with us to build a credible and trustable world through blockchain. Thank you.
And the gentleman that was Shamalan Somasundaram, the co-founder and CEO at Niftron. Come on, let's give them all a bigger round of applause today. Now, there's so much energy on stage. There's so much potential that's being displayed. And I can see, of course, when I do look at certain people, you have already picked your choice as well to go and have that conversation. So just a reminder, there are booths right at the back, so during the cocktails, you are welcome to go and have those conversations with them. So let's continue the momentum and move to an entertainment act that takes this feeling to another level. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Nadro. quadro fusion between many, many instruments made it that colorful. Now, remember what I just said. I'll bring it along for the next bit of things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling it. I'm pretty sure you're feeling it too. I can see it in your eyes as well. The excitement that's coupled with potential to take Sri Lanka to the global arena. They're getting ready for the next act. Sure. Talk about exceeding expectations, ladies and gentlemen. Nadra, thank you very much for that. Well, the perfect setting as we move along with the day's agenda, as we have 3 more pitches from the SME sector. Ladies and gentlemen, let me direct your attention to the screen for an introductory video of agripreneurs who dare to dream and make a change by investing in regenerative agriculture and coming up with solutions that caters to global demand that far exceeds expectations of its consumers, just like Nature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the video first.
Managing Director of the International Private Limited. Our company is starting 2019. Within 3 years, we expand our business, and also we have many farmers, more than 15 farmers in our company, and also our products in 90% in the export market.
ඉතින් මේ ගොඩු කළ කඩපිච්ච වගේ දේවල් තමයි වැඩිම කරන්නේ. එතන සුළු පිළිචකින් කියලා දැන් ගොඩක් අය 15 දිනක් විතර වැඩ කරනවා. අපිට අමතර ආදායමක් ඒකෙන් හම් වෙනවා.
Hi, I'm Sahan from Plant Based. Our purpose is to path the journey towards clean, tasty, sustainable food, and what we do is manufacture some amazing products using plant-based and vegan ingredients. Our signature product is a vegan burger patty made using young jackfruit, mushroom, and has about 7 other superfood ingredients. And we have some other amazing products which we are constantly developing, and these are already available in the Sri Lankan market. And our plan is to take our brand to the world.
යතන මේ රස්සාව ගොඩාක් වටිනවා. අපිට ලොකු පිරිසක් හිටියේ නෑ. දැන් මේ උනාට ගොඩාක් පිරිස ඉන්නවා. අපි එයාලත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා තවදුරටත් ලොකු ගමනක් යන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
My name is Sean Sanrat. I'm one of the founders at Sean Aqua and Agri. And at Sean Aqua and Agri, our primary focus is on how can we create a commercialized and sustainable and regenerative farming model utilizing one of the most boundless ingredients in the world, and that's seaweed. What we really wanted to do was bring about the awareness of the pure good that we can bring about with seaweed. Seaweed has 3 times more carbon capture potential than land terrestrial plants. It absorbs nitrogen, it absorbs phosphorus, and all of these things are harmful things that we are emitting back to the environment.
இந்த பாசி வேலை செய்கிறதால எங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் நன்மை கொஞ்சம் கூடுதலாக இருக்குது. என்னென்னு சொன்னால் கூடுதலாக இப்போ எங்களோட சமுதாயம் வந்து இப்போ இந்த பாசி தொழிலை கூட ஆட்கள் செய்கிற மாதிரி ஐடியாக்கள் இருக்குது.
Thank you very much for that recognition, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start the pitches, starting off with the first presenter, Sahan Bakmiweva, the CEO of Plant Based, a vegan brand that manufactures a range of vegan food and beverages. Ladies and gentlemen, Sahan Bakmiweva from Plant Based Studios.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Sahan, and let me take you through our journey in pushing the boundaries of plant-based food. So back in February of 2021, my wife and I watched this documentary called Game Changers, which talks about the benefits of leading a plant-based lifestyle. And after 1.5 hours, we were sold on the idea. We wanted to embrace on a plant-based lifestyle. The new resolution lasted 3 long days. We had to revert back to our previous base because of the lack of options in the market, the options available not tasting so good and being very expensive. However, we wanted to change the game and try to make food from vegan ingredients healthy, clean and tasty, unlike the current big name brands in the market. So what we saw and what we wanted to do was to make tasty, clean vegan products. What we had was a land with approvals. What we knew was prior exporting experience and the growth in demand for vegan products worldwide. What we didn't see coming was the COVID-19 aftermath and the resultant economic crisis. However, we embarked on our journey in July of 2021 to put up our factory. And in less than 11 months, however, after a 160% over budget situation, we were able to put up our studio where all plant-based things come alive. And what's unique about our facility is that we put it up using cellular manufacturing principles, so we are able to produce more than 300 products in the same 10,000 square feet. So the purpose of our brand, Plant-Based Studios, is to spark the journey towards clean, tasty, sustainable food, and to achieve the modified triple bottom line, as we like to call it, which is perfect personal profit. If health is wealth, what better way to maximize profit than to lead a healthy life? For the planet, to fight against climate change, which I believe is our biggest threat against humanity, and for the pets, because all animals are worthy and deserving of love. And our journey was full of research and development and new product development, and we had an interesting time working with unique ingredients and new recipes. And some of our teammates even gave comments like that they'll never be vegan or plant-based eaters after having the initial products we developed, saying that they taste basically they suck. But that didn't stop us. We were finally able to get the color, taste and texture right. And one of the main ingredients which made this possible was young jackfruit. So going back to the 16th century when the Portuguese came and ruled Sri Lanka, they tasted young jackfruit, and for them it tasted like chicken. Hence they started calling it pollo, which means chicken in Spanish, and that's how the term pollo was derived for young jackfruit. So apart from the signature products of the plant-based, as in jackfruit-based burger and nuggets we make, we also make a range of dairy-free products from oat and rice, and also a range of vegan cheese, vegan mayonnaise, and even a delicious coconut-based spread. In terms of our current retail presence in Sri Lanka, we are available at Gloma, Love Supermarkets. We are doing a private label for Keels, and we just got our listings in Spa. We are also available in a few specialty retail outlets. Our products are also available at Uber Eats and through our web platform. And these are some of the reviews our customers say. Some absolutely love it. In terms of our plans for the local market, we want to deepen our distribution through HoReCa channels, hotels, restaurants and cafes. So more Sri Lankan consumers are able to taste our products. And in terms of retail expansion and international expansion, we have our eyes set on Singapore and Australia for this year. Hence, if you are able to partner and assist us in our endeavors, please do get in touch. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I hope to see your help in going towards tasty, clean, sustainable food. Thank you so much.
That was Sahan Bakmiweber, CEO of Plant-Based. Moving on to the second pitch this evening in the Garage Initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lakshmi Virakodi, the CEO at Lakshmi International, also known as the Gotapala Goddess from Lakshmi International.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lakshmi Virakodi from Lakshmi International Private Limited. I have a food technology and quality management background, and my company started back in 3 years in 2019. I identified the social problem in Sri Lanka in the food and vegetables waste in Sri Lanka during the post-harvesting and transportation, storage and also the market. And 30% of fruits and vegetables waste in Sri Lanka. Then I found a solution for that, because I think dehydration technology is a very best food preservative method, because we can extend shelf life more than 1 year, and also easy to handle and also easy to consume. So these are the products we are already manufacturing in our initial stage. We start dehydrated vegetables, fruits, herbs, and also the powder range we are already manufacturing. And in the COVID-19 situation, we identified another market problem and social problem because of in the pandemic situation. Most of the people and many people cannot access the healthy food in the public places because we identify one product, the herbal porridge. We call it colacanthal. We can't reach in the public places and get the herbal porridge, colacanthal. Then we made some innovative products. It's an instant type herbal porridge. This is easy to make because we add only the hot water, then mix and you can drink. This is the new innovative product we developed in the pandemic situation. This model we get a new business strategical model. So we get unlock the last ingredient. So we select the first ingredient as a Gotukola to unlock the power of Gotukola. This is the Gotukola is scientifically called Centrella asiatica, and the Gotukola has more healthy benefits and also nutrition. It's called a brain food. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask one question from you? When did you eat Gotukola last time at your home? Yes. No matter. Then you can access the Gotukola in different products. Not only in the convenient and easy to access this product because this is the roadmap. We identify is a potential products and potential markets. We identify this roadmap because of some marketing research and also with the industrial experts, lot of experts, and also the international exposure. So these are the many products. Some examples are in food range, herbal porridge and soup and breakfast meal and capsule, tea, like that things, and also the other things are in the cosmetic industry and the medicinal industry. So many products we can, most of the products we develop, and so many potential markets locally and the internationally we can catch. This is our brand. We are producing under our Laknesh brand for the B2B customers. We provide bulk quantities, and also we are in our brand we are provided in innovative products based on the Gotukola, and also we identified some knowledge gap about Gotukola. Then we make a blog. It's called a Gotukola Goddess. You can access this blog and keep in touch with more details about the Gotukola. And our supply chain. We identify some problem in the Gotukola is a content of heavy metal. Then we make some small farmer group model to train them how to make an organic clean Gotukola, and we certified them free of heavy metal and the 100% organic products. These are our supply chain model. And we have a by women for women country. Because of that, our operations are 100% women-based business because we select the women in our neighbor in the morning time. In our women, we are morning time free because their children go to the school and they have no work and waste the time. So I get them trained and get them to our company, and I arrange some flexible working hours to them. They work with us and earn the money for their low-level income families. They also earn the money for their families. And this is our now, we are supply our products to indirect export companies for the indirect exporting for bulk packaging and the B2B local customers. Then we are future planning to direct export under our brand and also the innovative products to B2B customers locally and also the international. So our future plan is we selected in the Gotukola, and future we identify other lost ingredients and do so many innovative products. So ladies and gentlemen, I invite all of you to join with us to unlock the goodness of nature. Thank you very much.
and gentlemen, that was Lakshmi Virakudi, CEO of Lakshmi International, the go-to-color goddess herself. Moving on to the final pitch this evening, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sean Sinaran, the co-founder at Ceylon Aqua and Agri, also the director at Premadas Holdings and an ambassador at the Safe CV Coalition, a UN-based organization. Sean Sinaran, co-founder at Ceylon Aqua and Agri.
You guys know what they had to say at the guest of Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I know most of you are aware of the immense potential that Sri Lanka has for agriculture. You know, we have coconut, we have cinnamon, we have all these huge industries. But what if I told you that was a crop that can have the same potential with less of the ecological damage, more water utilization, 4 times less land utilization, while actually being restorative to the environment? And that crop, ladies and gentlemen, as you might have guessed, is seaweed. So, at Ceylon Aqua and Agri, we are on a mission to unleash the boundless potential of seaweed. And before I get into any more details about that, this is what's special behind us. So we're a group of friends. We have been friends for over 20 plus years now, and we come from a varied background in profession. So we have a background in finance, business, and economics. And we were looking at ways that we can, face the challenges of today's world in a business way, and seaweed was the perfect vector for that. So what is the variety, or what are we actually doing? So the variety of seaweed we are growing, it's called Ficus alvarezi, makes up 33% of the global seed supply chain, and is commercially farmed and has 250 applications, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and food grade. And so we went on this journey when we started this company almost 2 years ago, and we learned a lot of stuff. And we ran into some problems. We realized that there was a lack of strong demand line leading to inconsistency. We realized there's a lack of training and knowledge distribution. We realized there was a problem in international subpar training in trying. And then the first time we actually did our farm, we actually ended up failing. But then we decided to go back to the drawing board, experience and learn more practically while actually working with international experts from around the world. And then we came up with some solutions. First solution is create a new farm, and we actually managed to achieve international standard quality. We managed to get a commitment from one of the largest seed buyers in the world. We were able to establish international standard training in drying and quality controls, also risk mitigation strategies to prevent complete crop failure. And this is how we created our business model, seaweed in a box. This is the business model where we have got seaweed down to a science, where we understand the methodologies, and we're going to take this and apply this to other farming communities, teaching them how to achieve international high quality that is expected, otherwise known as our dynamic farming model, which will also allow us to scale sustainably. Here's a quick snapshot. We actually earn 25 to 50% above unit price of our competitors. It's a 50-day cycle, can be almost done throughout the year. There's one season you can't. Payment terms are 90% upfront, unheard of in agriculture. And we are also vertically integrated. We don't work with any middlemen. We directly work with the farmers, exposing them to the rest of the world. And here's just the trajectory of where we intend to grow. And this is some of the traction of what we have been able to achieve from my previous mentioned failure. This is what we will learn, and this is what we have accomplished. We have a 10-acre farm now. We have 30 tons of wet seaweed stock in our farm. We have achieved successful growth rate at 80% above industry standard in quality. We have initiated a new tender system that we're hoping to further advance through experts and consultants who have met through the program. We have also increased our operational refinement. We have included a new barge system and an in-house drying facility. We have also have a new product developing as well, which I'm excited to share with you guys. Seashore Garden. This is CMOS gel. CMOS gel is a superfood. It has 92 of the 102 essential minerals the human body needs. And I'm so excited to talk more about it with you guys, so please do meet me at the booth. And here's some of the future plans, because we are not just a seaweed farming company. We want to be a seaweed ecosystem company. And that is so critical for us, because that's what we set out to do. We hope to refine our cycle up to 100 tons a year, given by the demand line by our partners. We hope to make a new innovative first IMTA, integrated multi-trophic agriculture model. It uses the principles of biomimicry and allows you to grow multiple crop species together while mitigating the environmental harm of aquaculture, such as shrimp farms. And we also plan to do more vertical integration, such as the sea moss gel. And then also we want to do crop diversification in the future. Seaweed is a game changer when it comes to coastal communities. We give competitive ethical pricing. Farmers have the ability to earn up to 220,000 rupees per acre. And also we are considering the environmental benefits that are listed down here. Also, the viable income stream. It can be a consistent income stream while not affecting their regular jobs, which is very critical for these communities. And also providing safe job opportunities for women. 66% of our workers, field workers, are women. And we hope to increase this number in the coming years and in the future. Here's a few of our notable networks that we have been working with over the last couple of years. We have also been in multiple publications and we're written for some publications as well, such as Infofish, an FAO-based organization, and also a UN-based organization. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in unleashing the boundless potential of seaweed together. Would love to have a chat with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Sean Sirra, the co-founder at Ceylon Aqua and Agri, ladies and gentlemen. Now with that, we conclude 6 speeches for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, and I invite you all to give a big round of applause to the entrepreneurs and the businesses here before you and invented their place. Not forgetting, the booths are right behind you, so make your way and have those conversations with them. Now, the time right now is around 7:58, if I'm not mistaken, and we started the event around 6:33. Someone can do the math very fast, please. How long have you been seated? How long? I count 1 hour, 23 minutes. No, wrong? Okay, fine. I'm very bad at maths. Now, someone here is not very bad at maths, so I'm going to invite her on stage to share the wave and also to share concluding remarks for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have Shamodi Nanakara, Head of Conservation and Sustainability, Dilmati, to bring the event to a close. Shamodi.
Final remarks, not only for the evening, but also successfully declaring this project, and we are concluding it, the first season of the Lost Ingredient Labs, which was a hard effort of many. So before I thank them leisurely, let me also, because from the morning, few people have been asking, why do you consider jackfruit and Coca-Cola as lost? We consider it on a daily basis. But to take that as a prelude, let me tell you there were different elements that we looked into in this program. So first one is the exclusive value addition. That was a lost potential. We are only still glorifying the spices we have and the tea and the rubber and few other exports, right? But being a biodiversity-rich island, we have so many other agri-food ingredients that we are actually unexplored. So this project is a kickoff to boost the global footprint of such agri-food elements through supporting the startups and the SMEs. Another angle of the project was to discover hardly ever used elements such as the seaweed. That's why seaweed, we have a seaweed company who is actually trialing out a lot of areas, the growth models to a lot of other value addition. So it's a process, I would say, that would require support of many of you all. And also, we were looking into, final bit of the puzzle is the tech, merging the tech with the agricultural practices that we have, which we identified as a major downfall by these ingredients which might have existed over a century within the country, more than a century in the country, have not reached into any of the local markets or into the international markets in a valid added or developed forms. So, in that aspect, we've received the financial sources, the facilitation, plus the technical support to make this project and the effort come true. Also, to make sure all these three elements that I mentioned came into play and to deliver successful 6 entrepreneurs that will be maybe going into exclusive discussions with you all in a bit, right? So I'll thank for the financial support and the donorship of European Union and the GIZ, and also the amazing technical support and the partnership of the very talented team of Good Life X, and also the support of the experts that we had. Actually, this project harbors so many national and international experts who tailor-made and customized, identifying pain points of each companies. I want to highlight that because that's the direction that we need to head into, because different entrepreneurs harbor different strengths, whereas different barriers they come across. So we need to support in such a way that it impacts them individually. So this project, so huge thanks goes to our expert team. Few of them are presented here, but to the entire team. I would like to ask you all to give a round of applause to the experts. And then throughout, there were many logistical partners who actually became a part of the project. So Purple Print, Jonathan and the team, thank you so much for getting engaged and making it so easy for us to have all this brilliant setup, not only today but in previous events also. And then I want to thank the Water's Edge, because you will be tasting a nice spread made out of lost ingredients in a bit. So we were trialing out with them. So I would like to thank the Water's Edge, very creative set of chefs who actually took up the challenge and delivered this nice spread within less than a week. But last not but least, I would like to thank all the participants here today. I know that you represent a cross-sectoral stakeholder network, ranging from the government to research to academia, non-governmental, private sector, manufacturing, IT, and also the granting bodies working with the development sector. So thank you so much, because you are all of you are handpicked, because rather than just being participants, we want you to extend the conversation, and also we invite you to see the potential, and also to have the conversation continue, maybe while we are enjoying the cocktails and the snacks, to see how we can work together and build together, because I would like to cement the fact that agri-SMEs are the future that will hugely impact on building or boosting the economy of Sri Lanka, and we all harbor different skill sets and knowledge. So once again, collaboration is the key to unlock all the potential that this island has. So, and I would also like to thank my very own team from DILMA, Conservation and Sustainability. Thank you guys, and the leadership, CEO of DILMA team, Delancey Fernando, who has been very persuasive that we get this done, and that was very helpful, especially as a branch out resource of this. Byproduct was the genesis, and we launched it, and we will continue to work with Good Life X and many of other parties. Might be from the audience today. I'll find some partners also. So thank you so much, everyone, and I would ask you to please join with our companies. Keep the conversation going on for the evening, and I would declare this as a wrap-up.
Thank you very much, Shamudi. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a Friday night, let's say, not an evening anymore. Now, who here came in taxis? Raise your hands. an audience. Okay, there are what? Can you raise your hands once again? Perfect, so you know the drill. The event organizers will be responsible, and listen to me very carefully. The event organizers will be responsible to take you from this location to the car park only. Alright? So, meaning you need to make your way sound and safe without getting into trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the evening's agenda, and thank you very much, and wishing you all a very, very good evening. Thank you.